My name is Karina Sharif. I am a multimedia paper artist, although I like to use supporting mediums to try to tell the story of my work, which is centered around Black femmes and hopefully creating work that feels like it assists us in our everyday lives and taking up space. I'm looking to work on a very large lamp. So I'll create the base likely out of wood, possibly a ceramic, and that'll be an interesting process of like molding or sculpting. And then I'll also be creating like a custom lamp harp, and then the shade will be out of paper that I sculpt as I usually do. So it'll just be interesting because I traditionally adorn folks in my work. It'll be really nice to explore the possibility of a work where the piece in itself is adorned, as well as it's large enough for an individual to possibly lay on or be close to in some form where they get to adorn the work themselves. So I'm curious to see how that plays a role in the mix of works that I usually create. Biggest challenges I'm up against are probably space. It's really hard to find, it's really lovely to have space to actually work large scale or even just to work at all. It's nice to take a step away from your personal space. I happen to work out of my home, so that gets a little bit tricky. Also, I guess I'd just say as a marginalized artist, as a Black femme or Black woman, that also is another difficulty around just being taken seriously and having the same opportunities to enter into the art world or any aspect of the creative workforce and be given the same rate and the same chances to show what I can do. Even just the amount of having to prove myself, I think that also just gets sometimes exhausting. Brooklyn really gave me the opportunity to exist as myself more fully and not have to shift or change things to feel seen or deserving of being seen. And being around so much creative energy all of the time, I just think that's a really powerful thing for any artist to get to have. And for me especially, it was I got both. I got Black folks and folks of all diversity ranges. I got Black hair and Black skin. I think that all of that influenced who I am today, and I trusted my gut and it was exactly what I needed. So I like the affirming nature also of that decision for myself. Just getting to expand my workspace. Also around planning and preparing the work that I'm creating, it's been really wonderful to have staff around to assist me in that process, because some of the work that I'm creating for this residency is new to me and the techniques are new to me, and so it's really wonderful to have a guiding light around. So that's been pretty incredible. I've actually been dying to make a massive lamp piece that ideally will be able to hold a person within it, or on it. I really love that idea and I've been kind of dreaming about that for a while. So it's really nice to get to see that vision coming to light here. Funds are needed. For me personally, I think it would be, at least ideally, it'd be really great to have a combo of funds and representation that feels truly aligned with what my work represents. And I actually would say for my work to thrive, I do think it does actually need community. I think that's important aspects. And space to get to actually expand as it's supposed to do. It also needs Black femmes to be intrigued by the work and relate to the work since it serves them predominantly. And it's been interesting to discover that I can go from adorning people to creating sculptural pieces and so forth and so on. So I think I'm just like really excited to see like what does it look like to expand the practice that I am in more here. I just kind of want to keep exploring and seeing like what does it look like to allow one very seemingly mainstream medium take so many different forms and shapes.